And there's a site of grace. I knew there'd be one around here somewhere. So I guess it's time for another level. Which again can go to strength. We'll keep the rest of the runes for the moment.
What a pathetic excuse for a lord you were. Craven to the bone. Pushing me about like that. And after all that grafting, where did that get you? Look down on me, would ya? Godric, you filthy slug. Feel it. Feel it. Feel my bloody wrath.
Well, Gostock's having a fun time, isn't he?
Oh. Hello there. This weasel was... Godric was always looking down on me. He got what he bloody deserved thanks to you. I tell you though, what goes around comes around. He had an ugly heart, an uglier countenance, and met the ugliest of ends, eh?
Yeah, but you're not much better, are you? You locked us in a room with a dark knight and tried to nick all our runes, you awful shit.
Now, I suppose I'm free. I can do whatever takes my fancy. Can I, mate?
And what's that then? Just stamping on Godric's head?
Now, I can do...
Yeah.
Can I?
Also, don't call me mate again or I'll cut your fucking tongue out. Horrible bastard. Right, on we go. It was a little aggressive, but hey ho. He probably deserves it. And yeah, we're back in the old throne room. We'll pop down and grab ourselves a grape and then we'll head back to Round Table, I think. Wrong room. It's left. And the door is open. Yeah. Sup, fingers? Why is there a throne behind you? You can't sit down. Your fingers. Anyway. Hello, Enya. Yeah, so. Let's go ahead and spend it on a grafted dragon. Requires strength, dex, and faith. What have we got? We've got strength, we got dex, we got faith. Wabam! New weapon. Yep, we shall go forth, Enya. Thank you very much. We should go forth with a dragon on our arm. Yeah, it looks a bit dinkier when we're using it. I suppose that makes sense. Now, should we level up the old jellyfish a bit more? Well, we would if we had any more Graveglove warts that were suitable, but we don't. Should we level up our Dragon Fist? No, let's see. Requires a Somber that we don't have. How do we not have any Sombers? Not one. Good grief. Have we not been to any decent dungeons on Noob? Been to Limgrave Tunnels? We haven't spent any Sombers on anything else, have we? But we've also barely explored the Weeping Peninsula, so there's definitely Sombers down there for us. There's probably more spots to find them as well. Are there any more in the castle, maybe? Let's pop back to the Limgrave Tunnels for a minute, because there must be some. There's at least one in here, yeah? I'm sure there's at least one. Maybe it's hidden on one of these side walls. Do we have a lantern? We do not. Good to know. We'll probably pick one of those up in a second. But for now... Golden Ring 4. Nothing else on here. Oh yeah, we've got a torch. That's a good start. But yeah, distinct lack of Sombers there. We'll just have a quick jog through. Shouldn't take very long at all. And we could test out the old Dragon Fist on these miners. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, I think it's a mix of strike damage and fire damage. Mostly strike damage, but a little bit of fire in there's cool. Oh yeah, we can only one-hand it though, so it's not the best weapon for fighting these scaly miner buggers. That's a point that we should remember. What about you, dog? How do you feel about Fist? You're not a fan? Good. Ouch. Yep. Don't get cocky. How many times? How many times do we get cocky? Too many. Ouch. I didn't realise he was going to be able to swing that many times in a row. It's like, have you just got infinite stamina, you bugger? Jesus. We can beat Godric, but we can't beat a goddamn miner. Right, maybe we can try that again with less incompetence. There we go, you see? Just 2 swings with a 2-handed mace. So much easier. But yeah, I'm sure there's a Somber somewhere in here. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, this is new. Golden Rune 1. Okay. There's one. Good grief. That was more effort than was necessary. Than I thought was necessary. But let's also just quickly double check to the side of the old boss room. Is there one over here too? Or am I thinking of another cave? I'm thinking of another cave, it seems. Fair enough. Oh, we've actually got Somber Stone 2 already as well, so bam! +2 grafted dragon. Excellent stuff.
Open the gates.
And then we'll use some top stealth. Okay, top stealth isn't working like it has done in the past. Curious. That normally works. Or at least it did for everyone else. Yep, this ain't working. There we go. Got there in the end, eh? Is there anyone else down below we can snipe? Yeah, I thought that guy might be a big boy. Not a lot you can do about this, though. And now that could well be everyone that's within range. Ouch. That made us look a bit silly. Thankfully, nobody else can do anything about us there. Exile's Greaves. We're getting much of the Exile set, so that's kind of cool. Now, did we ever explore what's through this gate on Old Wes? Maybe. Or maybe we chickened out because of whatever the heck that is. Jeez. Whatever it is, we don't want any. Oh, hello. We want that, though. Now, can that big boy actually reach us when we're in here? Or is this another case of snipe things through a doorway? Where even is big boy? Sounds close, but I can't see it. And that's terrifying. There you are. What are you? Are you some sort of lion? You are. You are some sort of lion. A lion with a blade grafted to his leg. That's pretty messed up. But it fits with the Stormhawks. Are you maybe like a storm lion? Ugh. Yeah, it's doing little dodge attacks every time we try and fire spells at it. Which is fine, I guess. Because it's going to go down. Now, do you respawn? Ooh, Somber 1, Beast Blood, Old Fang. That all suggests that you probably don't respawn. So that's nice. That's you out of our way. Probably. I think it's worth taking a rest at this point. Be nice to get back some of the old flasky goodness, and then we can also answer the question of whether or not that bugger did respawn. And now we're past most of the guards. Let's see. Nope, he's gone. Which means we can bob over and see if there's any loot, and... no, that would be a bit much. We've already picked up like 3 things off his bod. Shouldn't get greedy, should we? But yeah, it'd be nice to just be able to sprint through this area a bit. But those lads aren't really going to let us, are they? Depends how inattentive they are. Okay. The answer? Pretty inattentive. Now let's follow Ghost Friend up here. Ouch. Jeez. None of that feels good. That feels alright though. Ah. So now we can just run around the side here, maybe. And yeah, there should be a site of grace over here. This is the site of grace I was looking for that leads to Godric. Yep. Just piss off, friend. You're in my camera angle. Look, go away. Thank you. Yeah, there's too many little square lifts in this place. I lose track of what's where. But yeah, this one leads out here, which allows us to scuttle across this way. We ignore pot friends for now. And then we'll just fling some stuff at you to grab the Stormcaller. Good. Handful of kukri, and there's another site of grace. Perfect. Now, we're probably going to die to Godric at least once, so we should be spending these runes, I think. So we need 3 more levels. And then we can use the sword that we don't even have in our possession yet. Yeah. Oh yeah, you were being nice to this guy, weren't you? That's a shame. I appear to be... Oh dear. Oh well. Enough disrespecting random corpses. Now one must wonder if we have enough golden seeds for any more fun times. Let's see. Sweet. We did have enough. We'll go 3 and 4 for now. Oh yeah, we've got Engvall as well. Godric doesn't really stand a chance. Unless, of course, we're overconfident, but I'm sure that won't be the case. Did that troll respawn? Of course it did. Bloody hell. Hey, Nepheli. I keep calling you Nefali, don't I? It's Nepheli. That's what you got for us, big boy. Oops. Yeah, that's used up all of our magic juice, hasn't it? Ouch. Don't hit me. That's why I've got minions. Are you throwing around my minion? Stop that. Ouch. Yeah, I don't like his AoEs at all. They do us in good and proper. And now he's ready for a riposte if we can get in time, which we can. That's fine. Off comes the arm. Good, good. I'm wondering if this rock sling thing is just a bit slow. How did we avoid that? Through luck rather than judgment, I would say. Ouch! Bloody hell. Ouch. That might be Engvall down. Really do these staying alive, Nepheli. Yeah, we might need Rock Sling. But then, they're kind of out of magic juice now. And he's trying to kill us. That's not great. Ouch. Oh, bollocks, he was weakened again. And now we're boned. But we have no damage without our spells. Ouch. Yep, we need more FP than that. What's our flask doing for us anyway? Wondrous Physic. Stamina and thing. Yeah, that's fine. Allocate flask charges. We'll go 2 and 5 then. See how we get on with that. Now, maybe Rock Sling's the answer. Because it does do really sick damage. Maybe we should stand a bit closer to him so we can get some ripostes off. Let's see how it goes. Are you going to move, Nepheli? There we go. She got the message in the end that she'd been summoned. Now, let's be a bit more cautious. Yeah, we need to actually hit the things. Oh, come on! What is the range on that? God damn it. Yeah, but as long as we're careful with our casts and we're not wasting them. And we're getting in there and doing a bit of that when we can. Yep. He'll get behind you. It's kind of hard to tell when he's riposted though. There we go, it's down for 1, but we're so far away that by the time we're getting close. Ouch. But yeah, this attempt's gone much better. I think more of our rocks hit. And when our rocks hit, Godric dies.
Of all that is golden, and one day we'll return together.
Good job, guys.
Our home, bathed in rays of gold.
Ping. Yeah. Great rune. And loads of level. Well, 1 level probably. But here's the thing. We're not going to be using either of the weapons that you can get. So we can just eat his soul. Bam, 20,000 extra runes. Lovely. So, level ups are the order of the day. Dex 17. We've not got enough levels for any more? No. But we got what we needed. We got Dex 17. And now we can bugger off back to the round table. Here he is. Roger.
We meet again after all. I apologize for any offense given by my bearing, but I'm quite unable to move, you see. So, what do you need?
Well, first of all, what the hell's happened to you? Second of all, I beat Godric.
Ah, you defeated Godric and claimed yourself a great rune. Looks like we both got what we wanted out of Stormveil, didn't we? Well done, friend. Something to mark the occasion. Go on, take it.
What did you want? What has it led to you being disabled like that? Also, thanks for the 6 sword.
As you might have guessed, I still can't move. My fighting days are behind me. No need to be polite. I've no use for it anymore.
Oh, I wasn't going to be polite. I'm taking it. There is no doubt about that, friend. Let's have a look. There we go. Yep, 17 decks required. But now we got ourselves a cool rapier. Can't really test it out in here, sadly. I was going to do a little bit of whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. But no. But whilst we're here, let's check in with old Hugh.
Now, those are the challenge. Find them well.
Now, how much and what does it need? Ah! The Misericord requires only regular ass smithing stones. Good to know. And have you got anything for us, Roderica?
Spirit tuning.
We're wearing your hood in case you hadn't noticed. Yeah, you've got nothing else for us now. But is there, as there has been on at least one other character, is there, by your shack, a gold seed for us? There's something. Hey! Lovely stuff. And yeah, and now we've got a cool rapier. Nice.